What's up? That's Pete, the 420 Times Magazine, and we're here in the crazy world of the Fan Expo in Dallas, Texas. You're gonna see all kinds of crazy characters, some celebs, some comic book people, and just some weird freaks. But that's how we got a lot of stuff in common. Come check it out. We're here with Tom Kenny, AKA SpongeBob SquarePants.
Hey, 420ers, what's going on?
Hey, how do you have a good time when you guys underwater?
Oh man, Bikini Bottom, we know how to have a good time. Big plate of Krabby Patties, and then some bubble blowing. Bring it around town, yeah!
This is some of my favorite artwork that I found here at this particular booth by Brick Designs. And this awesome gentleman right here hooked me up earlier. Please introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Tom, and I am here representing David Wong, who is the artist of everything you see here. And he is based out of Los Angeles.
Awesome. Now, how many times have you guys participated in the Comic-Con? Is this your first one? Or?
This is the first one I've ran by myself. David's been doing the shows. He's been doing Comic-Cons for about the last 15 years.
Awesome. What are your best sellers so far here today?
Best sellers, obviously the Stoner Time, the Invader Zim ones are hot. Anything you see up on the rack that's sold out is obviously very hot. Vendor stuff, X-Men, Spawn.
Stormtroopers. I have a question for you guys. How many times do you guys hotbox in your Stormtrooper outfit, or do you guys hotbox?
You know, the gas filtration device in our helmets does not allow for hotboxing. It would not give us the desired effect. So unfortunately, that is not an activity that we can partake in while in uniform.
How? You'd blow up.
That's right.
That's not fun at all. I'm trying to find papers. Where can I find papers? No papers. No papers. Green Ranger, got a question for you. Do you know where I can find some green here? Dang. Bummer.
Hi everyone, I'm Silly Little Missy, and I'm a professional cosplayer.
What does that mean?
It basically means I get paid to come out and model my creations.
Huh, I'm doing the same thing, and I'm not getting paid for that, really, in that regard.
Well, what's your problem?
It's a bummer. I know. I need to talk to my agent.
gig.
Yeah.
So you're in favor of weed?
Kind of. Kind of.
Can I get some?
Sure. How much you want?
I wasn't kidding. I have glaucoma.
I wasn't kidding either.
Will you have some right now?
Maybe.
I'm down with the Mary Jane.
So am I, all the time.
Right.
Yeah. You're down or are you high on Mary Jane?
I'm right now. I'm down with it, but I'd like to get some.
So you can get high with it.
I'm talking to him. I tell him, just stay in the van. Just shut up.
No, tell him to meet me in the alley.
So do you sell a lot? Or do you have connections to a major cartel?
I can't discuss that. So, can you tell us who you were here at Comic-Con and what your highlights were for it?
I was Locke from Nightmare Before Christmas, and my highlights for the event were all the costumes. And all the munchies, they have so many munchies here.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, right?
And I still got some now. It's a good check if you want to take it. Uh-oh, security in full effect. Oh, I'm with the 420 Times. You mind if I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
What was your highlight of Comic-Con, or of the expo?
Highlight?
Yes, your highlight. What did you like the most about it?
I'd say it's probably like seeing all the people in costumes and everything.
Oh.
All the cosplays. Like some people have really genius ones. Like I saw Godzilla around here.
Godzilla was dope. I saw that. That was dope. Godzilla. Do a lot of people ask if you got that fire? So who are you?
I am Kaito.
Okay, awesome. Tell us who Kaito is, because you know.
He's a character from what is called Vocaloid, which is like a singing program. Kaito is like a character representation of one of the voices of Vocaloid.
I knew that. I did not. All right, we're taking a poll trying to figure out how many people will partake today. Are you in that category?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all day. I couldn't deal with all these people without being high, man.
Yeah, I know. It's a whole lot of people here. Plus, yeah, I'm geeking out a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely good for your anxiety, right?
Yeah.
Is that why you're over here by yourselves?
Yeah.
All I wanted to ask Mr. Armstrong is regarding your
characters, they've influenced a lot of partakers in the past. And basically, as far as partakers, we've always had a negative stigma as being called like slackers and just stoners and whatnot. What is your take on that?
Well, I don't feel like that was so much what my characters were. I mean, they were nerds and they were a bit on the outside, but I wouldn't say that they were really slackers or stoners. It's just not a character that I really played that I remember. But of the ones that I did, the characters from these type of movies, I mean, certainly Booger in Nerds had the wonder joints and all that, right. But you got the sense that he was also sort of tuned in a bit. He was not a total, total stoner. I think he was more obsessed with sex than drugs and rock and roll. You know, I mean, to the extent, I guess, that it fits in, it does, but it isn't, you know, what I would normally think for those characters.
So what do you think about the stigma, though, that's placed on individuals that do partake, just being called stoners?
Oh, I see your question. Yeah. All right, okay, I didn't understand that. Well, no, I mean, you know, that's history. I mean, you know, everything is changing so rapidly, and the perception of partakers has changed so much. That's obviously, that's an old way of looking at things. And like a lot of old ways, it's time to change it. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. It is changing.
Again, can you tell everyone who you guys are?
I'm El Chapulín Colorado.
And I'm Batman, of course.
Yes, El Chapulito's a sidekick, right?
That's right.
At least today. Excellent.
I just got my dates to go back in August to direct my second episode of The Flash. And I feel remiss if I didn't give credit to the person for whom all the credit is due. The man sitting next to me got me the job, if you can believe that. Well, he didn't. It wasn't fucking him. It was his wife.
Met these cool guys right here. Please introduce yourself and what you guys do.
I'm Rick. We're a production company, podcast production company, AstroPanda Productions.com. We have an online store. As you can see, we have pops that we sell. We have 3 podcasts out. One is called the Ricardo Fantastico Show. It is a comedy-centric podcast. The other is Scream at the Screens, which is we just sit around and drink and talk about movies and have a good time. And then we just released our 3rd show, which is called Tweak Your Geek, where we specialize in everything Funko Pop and just anything and everything that someone's passionate about that you might not even know yourself, but find that you could geek out on something like that. So we mainly produce podcasts, and I'm joined by
Tyler. And I'm Wade. And also with the Tweak Your Geek, we have a new series called Spotlight. So if we find anything that's interesting, a little outside the norm, we want to talk to you. If you're a subject matter expert about it, come talk to us so we can put it out and promote you and let other people hear what you have to say.
So when you guys screen your movies, is there anything you should do other than just having a beverage?
Yeah, we have a good time. We'll just say it like that. We sit back, we open a bottle of wine, and we talk about films. And
I open a bottle of wine too.
Yeah.
So what was you guys' highlights of the expo today? Because you guys are
Frank Miller! Only because he makes the bat halfway decent enough to face a true adversary, which is me.